What's up, guys? So, after the Charlie Kirk situation, I've been seeing a lot of conversations pop up online, and some of them are just disturbing, right? The fact that people instantly try to blame black folks shows how deep the racism in America runs, right? It's like no matter what happens, even in a white school, in a white state, people find a way to drag black people into it. And what's worse is the HBU started getting threats right after, right? How does that even make sense? Anyways, before we dive into this, please like, share, and subscribe. Quick disclaimer, all the clips belong to the original creators. This is just my commentary. Let's keep watching and we'll be back for some commentary.
So a white man unalives another white man. This is a case of white on white crime. And somehow there are bomb threats sent to HBCUs. How does this happen? Let me tell you how it happens. White folks look for any and every reason to blame any and everything on anyone non-white. How many times have these same individuals, when a young black person, a young brown person passes, when they're unalived unjustly, when they're abused, when any community that's non-white is abused and oppressed in this country, how many times have they looked down, oh, another one of them died? Oh, well, back to work. Who cares? How many times have they gaslit, trolled? How many times have they done this? But the moment it's them, all of a sudden they can't take it. Oh, you guys are making fun of his, you guys need to feel compassionate, empathetic. You guys need to care. He had so what? Did he consider everybody else's family when he was disrespecting everybody else's community? We talking about a grade A piece of shit. I don't give a damn about you motherfucking all you white folks on these social media apps talking about, oh man, I met him. He was a nice guy. Oh, well, he just liked to debate. Oh, well, it's just a conversation. Oh, well, it's okay. You didn't have to agree with everything. It's not about the fact that he debates. There is right and wrong. There is right and wrong. Everything that we say, black folks, Hispanic folks, Native Americans, everything that we say that sounds like disrespect to white people, it is in response to the disrespect that we have received since day one in this motherfucking corrupt ass country. The truth of the matter is you white folks is hypocrites. You're contradictory hypocrites. You like to poke and prod the damn bear, and the moment it's you, now you complaining, now you're Karens. You're trying to find out, oh, well, he didn't feel empathetic towards his death, so now I'm going to find a way to find out where he work and get him fired. Man, look, you are soft. All of you sitting up here, you mad because anybody non-white that don't feel empathetic or compassionate about this man's unaliving. Yeah, motherfucker, what the fuck you expect? He built an entire career off disrespecting people of color, off of disrespecting melanated people, being homophobic. Again, this is common sense. 1 + 1 still equal 2, right? There is right and wrong. You cannot dictate someone's response to your disrespect. That is where white folks fail over and over and over again. If you have not done nothing to me and I now come and disrespect you and smack you in your face, I cannot now then say, oh, well, you can't smack me back. You're wrong if you smack me back. This is why I think all you motherfucking moon demons, you motherfuckers is really remedial and slow and special educated, because it doesn't make sense how you can sit up here and take your tragedy, something you consider a tragedy, while I'm celebrating. You know, we smoking packs over here. We doing all of that. I don't care how you feel about it. Your tragedy, and then you turn it into a situation that it ain't. You're sending bomb threats to HBCUs for what? But okay, let's go there. If you have an HBCU in your city and you are black, brown, you are not a racist, you better do something. This is not the time for the kumbaya. This is not the time for the motherfucking cease and desist. This is not the time for you to just, well, I gotta go to work. No, fuck that. You better not sit up here and let black and brown people suffer for some white on white bullshit ass crime. I don't care if I have to make a video every fucking day. I don't care if I have to show up to every HBCU myself and drive to these motherfuckers. It better be you motherfuckers out there. We have to protect each other. Do you not see what's going on here? It is clear as day. They looking for a reason to put your ass back in chains. They looking for a reason to bring back slavery. They looking for a reason for all you non-racist white folks that claim to not be with the Klan and all that type of shit. Stop trying to convince us that you're not with the Klan. Go do something about the portion of your community that contributes to all this bullshit. Stop talking to us. I don't want to hear your 10,000 reasons as to why we should unite together with white folks. No, that has never done anything for us, but get us exactly where we are, more divided than we've ever been.
You motherfuckers want a war? You fucking got it now,
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Mr. and Mrs. America and all the ships at sea, let me introduce you to the problem of the United States. This gentleman right here. This man is ready, prepared to go to war over the death of somebody who didn't know him, over somebody who he couldn't be pointed out to in a crowd. The problem with the United States in one human being. And he's not the only one. I've seen several grown-ass Caucasian men crying that a podcaster was killed. But that's not the part that gets me because, people are going to cry. No, it's the wanting to go to war. Motherfuckers wanted a war. No, you did. You and people just like you. You see, these people don't achieve very much in life. They don't. They like living vicariously through the actions of others. It's kind of like when one of your homeboys tells you about a woman he got with, you're living vicariously through him getting the woman, not you. All right? And that's what happens. You get guys like this who just are angling for a war just so they can feel good about themselves. Kind of rough too, ain't it? But here is why these people are the problem of the United States. You see, America doesn't know what to do with itself when it isn't fighting someone. Nope. America cannot handle it if there's nobody to fight. I mean, we got tanks and MRAPs and aircraft carriers and destroyers. But if there ain't nobody to fight, who gives a fuck what you got? It's kind of like when you live out in the woods, you have an arsenal, and nobody's there to fight you. You tend to do a whole lot of planning for somebody to show up rather than actually shooting at somebody who would show up. That's when you end up shooting the post office guy or shooting the Amazon person. Remember that? Yeah. And America don't know what to do with itself if it ain't got no war. Especially the citizens. Woo! Because, again, I say, America is not the bald eagle, it's not the flag, it's not any of that bullshit. It's the people. So, if America is basically the people, and a bunch of the people don't know what the fuck to do with themselves if they're not fighting somebody, then what do? They live vicariously through the actions of people that they love. Don't ask me why, they just do. And when something happens to one of those people, well, guess what? That war dander starts getting up in their guts. And then they start wanting to off people. That's what happens all the time. It happens all the time. It matters for naught. Now, where it becomes apparent that these people just simply want to fight rather than fix anything is this. When you ask them who they want to fight, when you ask them who they're ready to go to war with, it's always somebody they don't like. You think they want to go to war on poverty? No, that's too big of a thing. Feeding people, getting homeless people off the street? No. Don't want to do that. Do they want to fight against illiteracy? Do they want to go to war against illiteracy? No, because that's work. You can't use your pew-pew if you're trying to help people read, right? Right? Can't do that. War against racism. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Some of these people don't believe it exists unless it's happening to white people. No, they want bloodshed. They want bloodshed. They don't want no goddamn war. They just want to be able to kill somebody. You understand that? There are your fellow Americans who cannot wait to kill somebody. I'm sorry. If this becomes a shock to some of you, I don't know what else to tell you. We have people that live amongst us, people who we see every day that want to kill someone. They want the feel of blood in their hands. They want to feel powerful as they take the life of someone else. They crave it. They can't get enough of it. It's not video games, it's not movies, it's not music, it's not television, it's all of it. And then some. They are taught the ways of the gun long before they're taught the ways of empathy. That's why they think empathy is a sin. If you look at these people and ask them, what does Jesus look like? He looks like Kenny Loggins. He's swole meat for no reason. And he has an AR-15. They have weaved their bloodlust into their religion, into their business practices, into the way they interact with people, into their social beliefs, into their politics. They just want to kill somebody. That's it. They live vicariously through people who tell them, yeah, I want to kill somebody too. Charlie Kirk even said it himself. Some lives have to be lost to keep the Second Amendment. Charlie Kirk wanted to kill somebody. And it would have been perfectly happy to do so. Why do you think they talk about all these dangerous ass blue cities? Because they so desperately want to run down there and mow down people that they don't like. A little darker skin, a little bit different language. They may be gay or trans. That's their entire personality. I always say America has fantasized and fetishized and, glorified and cantonized the gun, but it's not just the gun. It's what the gun can do. These people want to kill somebody. They do. Will they say it out loud? No. Because in a polite society full of people that can actually think, that sounds kind of disgusting. That's just really weird. That is weird ass behavior. But they want to. Badly. They desperately want to kill someone. Of course, they'll never say it. Why would they? Their talk of war goes back to the Civil War. It's the thing that they can't get over, the fact that the South lost. They can't get over the fact that the South went to war in the first place to own bodies. And they want another civil war, kind of like a do-over, but it's just a Trojan horse. They just want to kill people. Think about this for just a second. During Hurricane Katrina, there were people who literally were shooting at people trying to survive. They shot at them because they were black and these people were white. I mean, you can lie about it if you want to, but it's true. But think about that for just a second. In the midst of devastation left by a natural fucking disaster, these people are thinking about their little trinkets like their television and their fucking cars. And they're willing to kill somebody for it. The cars, the trinkets, the little bullshit in their house, even the money in their pocket is just a Trojan horse to get to the killing part. Now, this guy is ready to go to war over a man he never met, who he just liked his podcast. Charlie Kirk is an excuse. Oh no, this guy's been wanting to kill somebody. He's been wanting to. That rush that you get when you aim and pow. I'm doing it for Charlie Kirk. No, the fuck you're not. I'm doing it for MAGA. No, the fuck you're not. Think about January 6th. and why they keep trying to hide it. That was them at their zenith. That was the apex of I just want to kill someone. That election ain't got shit to do with it. They loved them some Trump so much that they were willing to beat cops to death for him. No, they wanted to beat somebody to death. They just used Donald Trump as an excuse. These people walk amongst us, and some of them would like to kill you. Please remember.
So in a predominantly white area where the suspects themselves are white, they still found a way to link it to black schools and black folks, right? That is not a coincidence. That's not a coincidence. That is a pattern. Historically, whenever something goes wrong in America, black people become the scapegoats. It goes back to slavery, to Jim Crow, to mass incarceration. The idea that no matter the crime, no matter the facts, society will find a way to make us the villain. And honestly, it's exhausting, right? Our communities are already dealing with so much systemic racism, underfunded schools, targeted policing. Yet the minute some chaos starts happening somewhere else, the finger gets pointed at us. And what really frustrates me is how quickly the threats turn towards HBCUs, spaces that are meant to be safe and empowering for us. It shows that even in our institutions, we're never really safe from racism, right? And my question is, when does it end? How many more generations of black people have to carry this burden before America finally faces the truth? Thanks for watching, guys. Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, and I'll see you on my next one.